Hey everyone, BigView75 here. I just got done watching Breaking Bad, the first of the final 8 episodes, and also got done watching Low Winter Sun, just two of many great shows on AMC. I wanted to talk to you guys about both of them and put up a discussion. I know most of you are probably concerned more about Breaking Bad than Low Winter Sun, even though Low Winter Sun is very, very good. It was kind of slow. I mean, it's only the opening of a series, but it's gonna lead into some very exciting things, I think. But on to Breaking Bad. Um, in case you don't know where the first episode continue on from, the last episode was basically Walt kind of his empire was expanding, and then he decided to just quit. So at the end of the last episode, he's done. He's living his normal life. Same with Jesse. Mike's dead. Sad, but everything's somewhat happy. And then Hank has to go take a dump, and he finds Walt Whitman book given to him by Gale, and he makes the connection that Walt and Gale, and that he's Heisenberg, and he basically freaks out. I mean, he basically has a seizure and all, and he goes putting files in his garage, working from home. I mean, it really kind of affects him emotionally because, this is his brother in law, and he's, still trying to grasp the fact that this person that wouldn't hurt a fly is now this powerful and mysterious drug dealer, meth maker person. And we see that Jesse doesn't want to keep the money for himself. I think it's because he considers it blood money. I mean, it's like he wants it, but he doesn't want it. He tries to have Saul give it to Mike's granddaughter and some other name. I can't remember who else he wanted to give it to. Walt comes over and knocks some sense into him, saying, "Hey, you can't do this." And he basically tells him that, Mike is gone, not dead. Don't know why he's not telling him the truth or not, but I have a feeling that's going to bite him in the neck. So, yeah. Walt has figured out an alternative to get rid of some of the money that he and Skyler have been hiding. It's a crap ton. They're thinking about buying a second car wash. Let's see what else is going on in this episode. Can't remember her name. Gosh, I can't. The girl who's making Walt go international with his business. I'm sorry, her name escapes me right now. It's bugging the crap out of me. But she comes back, says companies dropped like 68% in dropping. It's like Walt says he's out. She's like, that's not good. And then Skyler comes in just like, get the hell out of here. So, yes, it's like Skyler likes what's going on. She's happy that Walt is not a drug dealer anymore, that he's sane, and she's destined to keep it that way. I mean, some people are saying that she's still kind of waiting for him to die. I really don't think so, because I think he's truly. It answered my question. The season 5A answered my question: can Walt be good? And the fact that he was willing to quit the business for his family, I think that proved itself. I mean, it answered my question. So she's fighting for that. She's fighting to keep Walt away from the drug business and everything. And then I want to discuss, of course, the biggest shocker of this episode. Walt coming over asking Hank about the little tracker thing underneath his car, and of course Hank has to beat the crap out of him, and he basically says that you're Heisenberg, I know, and he is pissed. um, that was a real shocker for me. I mean, I was definitely breathing pretty hard. I mean, I was scared what was going to happen. Um, and of course, at that moment, we kind of speculated in the middle of the episode that Walt's cancer has returned. At least I speculated that. I don't know if anyone else did. But then, we do find out that Walt's cancer has in fact come back. And so that raises a lot of questions. I mean, of course, we all know he's going to live till 52. I'm getting ahead of myself. Back to Hank and Walt discussion. Walt basically threatens Hank, and it ends on a perfect note. I mean, I was a little just like, oh. I mean, I'm so glad I didn't check the DVR to see how much time was left, because I seriously thought there was going to be like a little more left in there, but I wasn't keeping track of time, so I was glad. And so this will leave a second episode. A lot of stuff's probably going to happen. I mean, of course, there's 7 more episodes, so I mean, not a lot, but quite a few things are probably going to happen in that next episode. Back to the Walt being 52 type thing. We still see he's got a huge gun in his car. He goes back to his house. It looks like it's been evicted or something. There are people hanging out there, and the whole Heisenberg thing. His neighbor is like shocked to death to see him. Excuse me. My prediction on that is that Hank finds out that Walt is Heisenberg. They get busted. Also, I think that Walt, later on in season 4, near the end of it, Saul offered Walt a chance to get out of the drug business, just wipe away his identity. He'd have, for his family and him, he'd have new name, new identity. Everything would be, I mean, he'd be gone. He'd be a ghost. And I think that he might take that opportunity if it's still available. And that's how everything will be, how we won't see Skyler or Walt Jr. And everyone else, but we'll see Walt. And I don't know, things are gonna really get interesting. I mean, the fact that this is the final season, I mean, I first got into this series from my friend. I mean, I heard about it and I just like, okay, what is this about? Some old dude just doing bad stuff. I don't know. It's funny when you think about it. And then I got into it and I found that it was more than that, and it's become one of my favorite shows, and I'm really glad that I've been able to get in on it and be a fan of it while it's still up and running. I mean, because of course it's its last season, and now is the best time to be a fan of Breaking Bad. But I'm excited for it. I mean, it's going to be sad to see the series come to an end, but it is definitely a major stepping stone in TV and raises the stakes. Now, before I run out of time, I want to get on Low Winter Sun, the new AMC series with Mark Strong, who, if you don't know who he was the villain in Sherlock Holmes. He was in Zero Dark 30. I don't remember what else he's played in. It's not on the top of my head right now, but he's a great actor, and that's the first thing that attracted me to the series, and I found out what the series was about. In fact, actually, I found out tonight, which I think helped me out, because I didn't want to know a lot about the series. I know it was about a cop that did some bad stuff. But the show is about 2 cops who murder another cop for reasons we don't know yet, for revenge, but we don't know exactly why they were seeking revenge. these two cops kill another cop, and the next day, after the murder, the repercussions happen, and we see the actor who played Gale from Breaking Bad comes in. He's like this big head honcho guy who is investigating this, and it's slowly unraveling itself. I mean, there's still a lot to figure out. This was basically just setting the foreground, who the characters were, and did a very good job at that. I mean, it's obvious who we're going to see regularly in the show and who we're not going to see. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how these two cops will hide the fact that they killed this other cop. I'm excited for the show. I'm definitely going to stick with it. Like most shows that I watch, they don't turn out so good. At least the shows that I watch the series premiere with. But this one looks really good, so I'm going to stick with it, and hopefully it'll turn out to be a good replacement for Breaking Bad, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I mean, it's a good guy who does bad stuff, and they're both bald, so yeah. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in to my Breaking Bad / Low Winter Sun discussion. Hopefully I'll be able to do this every week. I mean, if not, I'll try to be persistent. I mean, I might not do it next weekend or the weekend after that, you know. But I'm going to try. So thanks a lot for tuning in. The next episode of Low Winter Sun and Breaking Bad is next Sunday, and I don't know what time. But yeah, tune into that. And if you guys have any concerns, comments, predictions, feel free to leave them on the comment section. And thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon, and God bless.